And I guess maybe I can go ahead and point out this. Are you starting already? Is that if you look at the sickle straight up, you'll see that there's one side that's going to be just a little flatter than the other. And we've never really discussed this in length when we're teaching instrumentation, but in talking to some other recent graduates recently, I learned that they do teach them to find the surface that's more that's flatter, and that's the surface that you place on the tooth. I personally don't think that there's enough of an angle to make a difference, but I'm going to go by that rule anyway. So this, looking at it like this, I can see that this particular side of the, I don't know if you can see that, it's just flatter versus this one kicks out just a tiny bit. So if I'm going to be going surfaces toward, I'm going to put this flatter side on the tooth. And I'm going to start here with number 6, and my patient is turned away, and I'm sitting at 11, sort of like right here in the patient's temple, maybe his ear, and I'm going to get my modified pin grasp, and this is one where there really should be no margin of error really in terms of how you hold it. There's no reason why you can't do everything that you need to do, pivoting and rolling, and you know, the pivoting, what I'm doing here is helping me keep that lower 1 to 2 millimeters adapted to the tooth. Okay, and my wrist is moving. My fingers are not moving. There's no space between the fingers. Okay. Patient, come a little bit closer to me. Strokes overlap. And see, if you're going to get into this interproximal space, the only way you're going to be effective and getting any deposit out from here is that you turn and pivot and really get those lower 2 millimeters into that interproximal space. Next turn we'll be learning another sickle instrument that's called the Nevi, and it's a little curved, and it's curved in such a way that it adapts really well to interproximal surfaces. But in the meantime, we'll just use this and okay, so surfaces away on my anterior facials, and now I'm going to just leave Mr. Typodont just right here, and I'm going to adjust myself and just work my way back. Okay, now I'm going to find the other end that's a little flatter, which is this one, starting here with the canine, again right there at the same place I started, going the other direction, but now I'm coming towards me, and my strokes go down, 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 pivot, pivot, roll, 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 roll. Okay? Sometimes until you actually work one-on-one with your CIs, you know, especially those students that have limited dental experience in the beginning, you don't quite understand the concept of that the stroke goes down. You don't come up. So when you're on, you know, facial or straight surfaces, you always roll down, strokes go down, and you don't do anything on the upstroke except just pick your blade up to get you right back to where you need to be. My instrument handle is parallel. That's what makes this work effectively, to have that 70 to 80 degrees. If my instrument handle comes up like this, then obviously I don't have the angulation that I need to get anything off. My position is the same right here. I'm just okay. Strokes have to overlap. And then one more on the canine here. Okay.